Hi guys, welcome back to episode lucky number 13. Today we're going to be diving deep into the Five Finger Death Punch latest news on new albums. Winston from Parkway Drive drops onto the Opera House in Sydney. We've got some lineup reveals for festivals and tours. So let's get into this one. So first up is Five Finger Death Punch. After the huge success they've had with their best of Five Finger Death Punch album, where they've basically re-released all the old songs but into a more up-to-date on how they now currently sound. That's been a huge success for them. So they're now talking about a new album that's coming out. Now, Zoltan has confirmed that they already have about 5 or 6 brand new songs. This new detail comes in light of their really successful tour with Metallica, Marilyn Manson, and to name a few for this last year of 2025. It's been a great successful year, as always, for Five Finger Death Punch, and it's a big follow-up to their last album, Afterlife. This is going to be Five Finger Death Punch's 10th studio album. Zoltan went to say that it's been great that they've got no rush to get this album completed. They've got about 6 shows left for the rest of this year, which includes the Arizona week. They're playing in Anchorage, Alaska, Sturgis, and then a couple of shows in Wisconsin. And they've just been announced to play at Rocklahoma as well. Next up, we've got Parkway Drive. Winston has always been known to do some random things when it comes to promoting his band and just general shows. Secret Set at Download a few years ago, where they played in the Dogtooth tent, was very, very good. The promo video they did that of the day that they were due to play at Download was fantastic, full of comical things. But this one, it's marking the 20th anniversary of the band, and they've played back home in Australia at the Sydney Opera House. Now, unlike most people that would walk through a door, Winston decided that to commemorate 2 decades in the industry and with Parkway Drive, he would rope down from a helicopter onto the roof of the Opera House. So Winston rappelling down a rope off a helicopter onto the Sydney Opera House is all part of their video for next year's release. It's going to be called Home. The helicopter, though, looked absolutely fantastic. It's a red on the back, on the tail, with white at the front, and on the back of it, it's got Parkway Drive, which you'll see just there. Czech Republic Festival Rock for People have announced more headliners. Now, Rock for People have announced already that Bring Me the Horizon and Iron Maiden will be headlining. Now they've announced more bands. Joining Bring Me the Horizon and Iron Maiden are going to be Limp Bizkit and Gorillaz, which is an interesting one. It's a very mixed lineup, that is. We've got Gorillaz that aren't exactly rock, but they'd fit that scene. Limp Bizkit with the devastating news of losing Sam Rivers, so I'm glad to hear that they're still going to carry on. That's the main thing. Bring Me the Horizon, they are absolutely outstanding live. And Iron Maiden doing their Run for Their Lives tour. I've said it before about Bring Me the Horizon. I reckon they will be, again, for the following festival season, be headlining a lot more festivals. They've already been announced for a few already. Maiden have already been announced for quite a lot, actually, which is very understandable given it's the 50th anniversary of Iron Maiden. We've still got some more festivals that are due to release some lineups. We've still got Hellfest that is completely sold out and sold out within the first hour. We've got Download that's due on the 3rd of November. I'm going to keep my eye open on all festivals in Europe. There's some American festivals that I know you guys that are watching in America also need to hear about, so I'll keep my eyes and ears peeled for all that one as well. But it also needs to be mentioned that with Iron Maiden doing their set, it will be a special day for them, so it'll be 5 days of music. Now, if you've already brought your passes for 4 days, don't you worry. It's going to cover from the 10th to the 13th, and you can buy a separate extra ticket for the Iron Maiden one if you're interested. A Perfect Circle are returning to the UK and are going to be doing 2 gigs, both in the O2 Academy in Brixton, London. Now, this is going to be the first time that A Perfect Circle have come back to the UK in 7 years. The last time A Perfect Circle played in the UK, they played at the Wembley Arena in December of 2018. Before that, the last time that A Perfect Circle played in the UK, and it was back in 2004, which is kind of where I'm thinking that was the last time that they'd actually played here. Now, not only are Perfect Circle playing 2 shows in London, they're also going to be playing in Europe as well. The 2 confirmed shows in London are going to be on June the 3rd and June the 4th. To get your tickets, they go on sale yesterday, on the Friday. They can be brought on Ticketmaster on top of the European tour and the UK tour. Maynard James has also been confirmed to play in June in Norway for Tons of Rock Festival, where they've been confirmed to be playing with the likes of The Offspring and Bring Me the Horizon. Bad Omens have recently released details on their plans for 2026. They've got a North American tour with Canada. They're going to be bringing along Beartooth. And for you guys in America that are watching, we've just had a unknown band with no songs prior to being announced for festivals. The debut festival for this band was at Download of 2025, so this current year. They then went on to play at the Dogtooth, so it wasn't the biggest stage. They then went on to announce a full tour of the UK. They've released songs now, so they now have, well, an album, which is about 20-25 minutes long. The name of this band is President. A lot of people have been discussing who President are. Now, we've all seemed to come to the conclusion that it's Charlie Simpson from Busted. But they're also going to be tagging along, so it's going to get President out into America. So you American fans are going to really enjoy this. Go have a listen to President if you've not heard them, but what a great big tour that is for Bad Omens, especially off the release of all the latest songs that they've just done. Their last song was on my previous news video, so go check that out in the recommended songs section. But the 2026 tour for Bad Omens will kick off at Salt Lake City at the Delta Center on February the 22nd. It's going to wrap up and finish at the Oakland Arena in California. All tickets will go on sale via Ticketmaster as usual on Friday, October the 31st. So that's going to be yesterday that they went on sale. To me, Bad Omens are just getting bigger and better, and I predicted this year that Bad Omens would potentially headline some European and UK festivals. I still stand by that. I think they are really good enough, and they headlined Louder Than Life this year, and the set was really, really good. So expect some big things from this band. Just to confirm that the dates for the Bad Omens President and Beartooth tour start from the 22nd of February going right through to the 27th of March. A few nights ago on October the 25th, Linkin Park played in South America. And to really kick off the show, Linkin Park invited a very special guest to perform One Step Closer at this gig. Now, this person that joined Linkin Park is already with Linkin Park as a supporting act on this entire South American tour. Poppy joined Linkin Park for One Step Closer and did a fantastic cover. I've been really impressed with Poppy about how she's established herself as part of the community, going from a bubblegum pop princess to an outstanding artist in the metal scene. She really does go from leaps and bounds, Poppy does. She's just also done the collab with Courtney LaPlante and Amy Lee from Evanescence. So, I mean, really, the future is massive for Poppy. Now we go on to some different news. A band I've absolutely loved for a long time. It was very unfortunate when the lead singer passed away. Children of Bodom are reuniting for a very special tribute to Alexi Loha from early 2026. The Finnish melodic death metal band finally doing something special for Alexi, and it's going to come in the form of a great one-night show. The last time that Children of Bodom played together in December of 2019. Alexi's death was in 2020. So this will be great. They have confirmed that the show will take place at the Travista Club, and I'm hoping I've said that correctly. I'm going to put the spelling underneath because there ain't no way that I'm going to get that correctly, no matter how many times I try. That's going to be in Finland. They're going to have special guest Lost Society guitarist and vocalist Sammy Albana. Sammy will be doing Alexi's parts from the guitars and the vocals. It's going to be a celebration of music, and rightfully so. Bodom have had some fantastic albums out and singles in their entire career. Tickets are already out for this show. They went out on the Wednesday. Please go to the venue's website, check any details that you need from there. Grab your tickets, guys, and go enjoy what is truly going to be a fantastic night. And finally, Sonic Temple have released a full lineup now of every band that we play at the festival in Columbus, Ohio. It's just phenomenal, the lineup is. New headliners, new bands announced. We've got My Chemical Romance, Shinedown, Bring Me the Horizon, and Tool all headlining all 4 days on the main stage. I'm putting the list up here so you can see it all, because that is a great lineup. The kind of lineup that us in UK and Europe could only dream of getting. What a great lineup that is, as you can see. Great lineup, great reveal. The way that they have gone about revealing every artist has been something that we, more so in the UK and Europe, could probably kind of copy. I like the idea of just announcing a few bands every week. You know, you don't have to go full blazing with the full headliners and a few bands. Drips and drabs. That'll keep me as a customer, as a fan, more invested. It's a great way to go about it. At the same time, I also like the way a lot of European festivals do it, which is announce the main bands whilst you're at the festival, because that really does generate the buzz for the following year. Sales for the European festivals, when they do that, only go to the people that are at the event of that time. I know that Welcome to Rockville will have some more coming out. Louder Than Life are due to announce even more bands. I mean, they're just getting bigger and better, aren't they? The next big story I'll be looking at will be Dogma. That whole controversy, I will be doing a video about that very, very soon, hopefully in the next week or two. I'm just waiting for more information and mostly rebuttal on the management of the project of Dogma. So stay tuned for that one. I will post it in the community section. Next up, we've got the latest songs that have just been released this week. Have a great weekend, guys. Have a great week. Be kind. See you all in the next video.
Come lace liquor with drugs, it comes quicker. The closet door snickers, the bolt.